Minecraft have 3 dimensions: the overworld, the nether, and the end. However, if there exists a 4th dimension in Minecraft, well, the mysterious, the most unknown, and probably even the devs doesn't want the existence of it. The mysterious 4th dimension in Minecraft, does it really exist? Well, today we're gonna find out. Welcome to the ultimate journey of finding the 4th dimension in Minecraft. Okay, so first of all, we have to understand why it is possible to have a 4th dimension in Minecraft. So first of all, if you want to go from the overworld to the nether, of course you need the nether portal, which is created by obsidian and light by a flint and steel, or whatever. Fire will do fine. And yes, as you can see, this is a nether portal. Let's slide right in, and then we can go to the nether. Yeah, really interesting. And now, how are we going to go to the end? Of course, we need the end portal, but I'm just not going to go to the stronghold because it will be too difficult and complicated. Just for video, you know. And now like this sort of. Okay, now let's jump in. The end portal is lit, and now we can jump in, and as you can see, we are at the end. So let me explain how is it even possible to have 4th dimension in Minecraft. So as you can see, if you want to travel between the overworld and the end, obviously you need to go through a nether portal, and same as from the overworld to the end, you need an end portal. However, what about traveling between nether and the end? Well, of course the devs doesn't want you to do that, since it will definitely break the game and make some weird bugs and stuff like that. However, it is actually possible to have an end portal in the nether and a nether portal in the end. And if you have an end portal in the nether or a nether portal in the end, the game will probably don't know where to put you in. The overworld? Well, not really, since there is no strict bond between them, and neither the end nor the nether, so this is called dimension conflict, which is basically the game doesn't know where to put you in. And yeah, that's basically the idea behind this whole 4th dimension problem in Minecraft. And without further ado, let's see if it actually happens. So first of all, we need to go to the overworld first to get to the nether. Okay, we are back, and now, yes, as you can see right here, and now let's go to the nether. Yeah, and in the nether, let's place down an end portal right here to see if the dimension conflict actually exists. And the end portal is lit. And now let's see if we jump in, what dimension will be put in. Well, without further ado, let's just jump in. Yeah, we are in the end as expected, since yeah, the knowledge behind this is really the same. Yes, the Ender Dragon is still there. There's a lot of Enderman here, which, by the way, I don't really know if this kind of spawn rate is normal, but everything seems normal here. So, yeah. This is definitely not the 4th dimension we are not looking for, it's just the normal end. However, it is not so simple to put a nether portal in the end. The game devs doesn't want you to do that, since it will probably break the game. So this is a end portal here, light it up, and nothing happens. So you can't really just light a nether portal and bam. However, if we use a command which is in vanilla Minecraft, which you can do it for yourself, is /setBlock where you want. I'm just gonna put it a little bit away, and portal, nether portal, and yeah, as you can see, we got a nether portal here and it broke. Yeah, let's do that again. Oh yeah, here it is. And now let's jump in to see if we can get to the interesting fourth dimension of Minecraft. And 3, 2, 1, go. We're in the Nether. Yeah, as you can see, there's our end portal and our old portal frame. We can still break blocks, place blocks, access the backpack. Mobs still spawn normally, so I think this is just a very normal Nether, and this is definitely not the fourth dimension we are looking for. But does it really end here? There is actually no fourth dimension in Minecraft. But don't you forget that Minecraft have two editions. We are in the Java edition currently, and there's also one called the Bedrock edition. And compared to Java, the Bedrock one is a little bit more buggy and unstable, so it might be our last hope to have the fourth dimension in Minecraft. And let's just check that out. Now we are in the Bedrock edition, and this might be our only hope to find the fourth dimension in Minecraft. Also, by the way, the shader editing is pretty cool. Okay, now without further ado, let's first jump into the Nether. Okay, now light the portal. Okay, now we are in, and the first thing we are gonna do is to see if there's activate and portal will accidentally break the game. I hope so, cause yeah, we're today to find the broken dimension, the worst dimension in Minecraft, right? Okay, jump in. Well, I mean, seems nothing wrong with this end. Let's see if the end dragon is still here. Yes, it is, and it is doing well, I have to say. Yes, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this dimension. Endermans are doing the same. They are teleporting everywhere. They are doing what they want, and well, nothing wrong with this dimension, and this is definitely not the first dimension we want to look for. So now let's see if activating a Nether portal will affect the game and perhaps find us the fourth dimension in Minecraft. And well, if I enter right now, I'll be instantly teleported. Okay, without further ado, let's see. Yes, we are getting instantly teleported. Huh. Are we back at the overworld? This seems exactly fine, I have to say. Let's see if there's anything wrong with this dimension. Well, there's definitely something wrong with this dimension. As you can see, when I break blocks, there's no particles and there's no sounds as well. Can we place stuff? Yes, we can. Can we light stuff? Oh, we can't. We can't light up fire. This is interesting. Well, yeah, this is actually very interesting. Oh, the blocks aren't updating anymore. As you can see, if I broke the bottom half, if the fern, the top half is still the same. Well, this dimension, there's definitely something wrong, I have to say. It looks exactly the same as the overworld. As you can see, our obsidians are still here, our end portals are still here. This is definitely not the same overworld we were in before. Yeah, guys, yeah. I think we have probably find the fourth dimension in Minecraft. Well, let's see if there's anything wrong with this dimension. Oh, can I access my backpack? Oh, I can still. Wait a moment. Let's see now. Get rid of this. Yeah. Oh, we can still access the backpacks. That's nice. Well, but as you can see, the water doesn't flow anymore, as expected, since the you see the blocks aren't updating anymore. But let's see. Yeah, I think the light cycle still exists. This is perfectly the same as the overworld, but not quite the same, and I guess that is what we are for today. The fourth dimension, the mysterious, the most unknown dimension of Minecraft, fourth dimension. Man, I say this place is peaceful. Well, I don't know if you have noticed, but I haven't seen a single animal here. And did the world ends here? Oh, I can steal the particles here, but the blocks aren't loading in. I think this is the place where we have loaded in before, when we first joined this world. But the world here still exists. As you can see, there are still blocks, but the textures aren't loaded in. Wow, man, this is getting interesting. Yeah, I think this is actually the fourth dimension in Minecraft. This looks really weird, but still the same. That's the overworld. And by the way, there's still no animals. And I guess, like, no animals will ever spawn. Yes, mob eggs. Let's see, chickens. Can you spawn, please? Oh no, they cannot spawn. Yeah, this dimension is weird and quiet, but still peaceful, I have to say. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. We have found the fourth dimension in Minecraft. Here, the peaceful. Come back from the end through a Nether portal, and we are back in the overworld, or I guess I have to say the end world, because it's really peace and quiet, and it definitely looks like the fourth dimension. Oh, there's a fox here. He's sleeping, so cute. But I can't attack mobs. Yeah, apparently in this dimension, you can break blocks, but the blocks does not update anymore. You cannot spawn mobs, you cannot lit fire, but you can still place blocks. Mobs, I think they will spawn, but they only spawn before you come back from the end. And you cannot punch them as. Okay, that's it for today. We have successfully found the fourth dimension in Minecraft. Thank you for staying so long, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing and leave a like. It will really help out a lot, and that's it. Bye.